We are recording. Okay, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody is okay on this lovely roasting hot Monday night. It is August the 10th, and we are joined tonight by the lovely Kerry Wesley, who's going to train for us about mindset. Now, Kerry, for me, is the champion of our team. She just keeps going. She keeps everybody strong. She has a really good what's the word, like vibe behind her, and she's always cheering everybody on. She's like our biggest cheerleader, and I just can't wait for her to be a region. The team are just absolutely phenomenal. Like, they're doing so well, so I'm actually really excited to hear her train tonight. And yeah, I'm just going to hand you straight over to Kerry, and I will keep you all muted. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat, and I'm sure Kerry will answer them afterwards. So yeah, just unmute yourself, Kerry. I will mute myself, and we'll go from there.
Oh, thank you, Emma. I feel like an immense pressure now to deliver. Right, so I wanted to do training tonight on change your mindset and ditch the overwhelm, because I just want to make sure as well that everyone's got a pen and paper with them, or a notepad, pen and paper, because we are going to do, it's going to be very interactive. You're going to be commenting in the notes, and I'm hoping that we're going to have some time at the end to answer any questions. In true Kerry style, I've just written some notes. I've not timed it, so I don't know how long I'm going to take. I don't know if it's going to be 10 minutes or 10 hours, so we're just going to go with it. So, who sets their goals, their month-end goals? They set them, and then instantly they feel overwhelmed. They feel that tightness in their tummy. How am I going to do all those QV? Like 10,000 for area qual. Whoa, too much. So I'm just going to stop and do nothing. Like that real overwhelmed feeling. So tonight I'm going to talk to you about breaking it down and how I break it down for myself and for the team. So, first things first is Roger. We still have 1 week. Now, I friggin' love Roger. I absolutely love it. It is my favourite. Smack bang in the middle of the month. It breaks down your month goal for you. It's already there, already done. And it's something that I always strive for, and I encourage everyone in the team to do the same. So who on this call, pop in the chat, is going to be on the incentive meal on the 6th of November? Like, who is like definitely going to be there? No questions asked. I'm definitely going to be there. So firstly, I'm just going to say how you earn it, because it has changed slightly. So, and the other part of the incentive now, if you are a district or above, there is an incentive to earn 15 minutes, a whole 15 minutes with Fiona and Danny, with a bottle of bubbly is going to be delivered to you with your £25 for your takeaway, and you're going to have a whole 15 minutes with the two nations. And it will only be, it's just going to be so exclusive, and so who else is going to be on that? Who is a district or above? And they're like, I'm on it. Like, there is no way I'm missing out on that 15 minutes. So firstly, how you earn the meal is, if you are a DM or above, 2 out of the 3 months, you need to Roger your district. You're on the meal. £25, it's going to go into your bank. You can get any takeaway you want. You're going to be on a call with the most incredible, high energy people that are doing the do, know where they're going. Like, you're going to just feed off their energy and feed everything that, like, what's working for them, I love the meal, never ever miss it. Or 2 out of the 3 months, you do your new and you, which is your 2,500 building block, new and you. Sorry, let me just mute my phone. I forgot to do that. Then, or 2 out of the 3 months, you bonus. So you either bonus your, as a consultant, you bonus your district, you bonus your area. 2 out of the 3 months, you've got the meal, or you promote. I mean, there is so many ors there. There's no reason why there's not hundreds of us on that call and have it earning that meal. Now, if you want the drinks, so this is the add-on, the bonus, the extra special part. If you're a district manager above and you do for 3 months, these 3 things, so you Roger 3 months, you do your new and you every month, and you do your bonus every single month, you're going to get a bottle of champagne and 15-minute call. Okay, so is everyone clear on how we Roger and how we earn the call and how we earn the champagne? Are we all clear? Just pop in the comments. So I make sure that I'm on that call like all the time, and when we did it in person as well, but to be honest, I prefer it over Zoom. It's just incredible. I absolutely love it. It's longer, you get a longer amount of time, you get to eat what you want. It's just phenomenal. So when you first set your goals, I know I've just said this, so you've set your goals for August. Who is already feeling overwhelmed? Who's sat here now thinking it's the 10th of the month? God, I'm never going to hit that. So let's just forget about it and I'll do it in September. Like, just be honest. Is there anyone already that's thinking there is no way I'm going to hit that end goal? So I'm just going to enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the children and put my feet up, and I'll crack on the 1st of September, because that is how I used to feel when I just set a month-end goal. When I just had that month-end goal, I used to look at it, the QV wasn't, because in our brain, we look at it, don't we, and we think, logistically, I should be on this, and I'm not, so I'm not going to do it, so it's all right, there's always next month. So Roger is the first goal that I always go for. I set my end goal, so I know where I'm going, I know what I want to achieve this month, and then I put that to the side, and my first initial focus is Roger. My first tip for you as well, and I know, again, this is something that really overwhelms me, it's the 30th of the month or the 31st of the month, you see your QV, you're really proud of what you've achieved, and then it hits the 1st, and it goes back to 0, right? Never, ever, ever allow your QV to be on 0. This is something I heard from Donna Johnson a few years ago. She always puts through her own personal order on the 1st of the month. You look at what you need that month. You don't wait for Arbonne to pay you. You don't wait for this. You don't wait for that. You look at what you're going to need straight away for that month. In goes your personal order. You are never on 0, ever. That straight away takes a massive overwhelm away from me. I hate looking at, who wants to look at their stats and it says 0? Nobody does. So that's my first tip. You wake up on the 1st of the month and you do your own personal order. And then we go for Roger. And I love it. Right, so this is your first goal. The reason why I love it, and these are my reasons, it keeps your momentum going from your month end. So you're in massive momentum, and instead of waking up on the 1st of the month and thinking, I've got all month to hit my goals, I'm going to have a couple of days off, it keeps you going, because you've got to focus. It keeps your energy high. It stops that overwhelm feeling of your month end goal because it's broken down for you. It stops the, okay, it's the start of the month, I've got ages, I'll wait. And you earn the meal. You've got the incentive to earn the meal if you're a district manager or above, if you go for this incentive. So it's the 17th of the month. So now, right, okay, so now it's the 10th. We've still got, sorry, I'm waylaying off my notes. This is always an issue when you do this, isn't it? So it's the 17th of the month, but still it's only the 10th. So we've still got one whole week to Roger, one whole week. And I'm going to go over with you later on in the training how we're going to do that. I'm going to do the hows afterwards. I'm going to just say to you how I set my month out. So the first one, Roger. Then the next goal for me is always my new and you. And that is for the 21st of the month. So then I know on this, I've got another week. So I've done Roger, now it's my new and you. So I want you to really think about this. What is your consistent, what QV are you consistently bringing in, new and you QV every month? Doesn't matter what it is, pop it in the comments. It could be 1,000, it could be 500, it could be 2,500, you could be nailing your new and you every month, it could be 5,000. Whatever it is, your consistent new and you for the last couple of months, what's it been? I'm going to wait for a few people. 2.5, Joe, well done. Joe's quick. Everyone else is either too scared. Remember, in Arbonne, no judgment. It doesn't matter what it is. Right, so this number is your comfort zone number. Okay, so it doesn't matter what it is, that is your comfort zone number. You are comfortably doing that every single month. And we know that in your comfort zone, you are not growing. We know that. We're told that all the time. So it's time to get uncomfortable. Now, my new and you for the last few months has been 2,500. I am consistently hitting my 2,500 new and you building block. And it wasn't until Jade did a live last week that I had another oh shit moment. I mean, who doesn't love an oh shit moment? And it was a proper smack in the face. I'm comfortable still. I'm sat there thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing my new and you, I'm doing my new and you. But I'm in my comfort zone. So she goes on and says, I'm consistently doing 8,000 to 10,000 new and you a month. And I'm like, jaw drop. So straight away, I'm like, I need to change my new and you. So now mine's 5,000. So whatever yours is, set it. That's your new and you. But it has to be a minimum of 2,500 and 2 new. Has to be. If you are not doing that, you are not growing. You are not out of your comfort zone and you are not pushing your business to where it wants to be. And guys, if you do not do 2,500 new and you this month with 50% off, and if you're honest, you're not really doing Arbonne. Like, we've got huge discounts this month. This is the month to build momentum for September. This is it. Like, this is the month that we can show ourselves that we can do it. Okay, so straight away, I want you to write down your Roger goal, whatever that is. Like, as a consultant, we don't have a Roger achiever anymore, but I would say to you, be going for 1,500. As a DM, 2,500, and as an area, 10,000. Now, your new and you goal is so important at this point because, firstly, it is the only thing in your business that you have control over. The only thing. You have no control over the rest of the QV that's going to come in your business. That is it. So it's time to ditch the overwhelmness of worrying about what everyone else in your team is going to be bringing in and just concentrate on what you can bring in. And then when you do that, your team will do the same. If you are not doing your 2,500 building block, your team are not going to do it. And that's proven in the fact that Jade's doing 8,000 to 10,000. So I've upped my game because I'm thinking, well, Jade can do it. I can do it. It's a proven fact. If you're not doing it, you can't expect anyone else to do it. And then I want you to think, right, so I sit here and I think, oh, Jesus, Carrie, 5,000 you and you. Woo! Still my chimp comes out. But my focus is still on Roger. Because we haven't done that yet. My focus is still Roger, still Roger, still Roger. But then what I have to do, and I will say as well, when I did Arbonne before, a lot of you know that this is the second time, I was consistently doing 1,000 new and you, and I thought, oh, it's all right, I'm quite impressed with that. And I thought then that was quite hard. I used to say to myself all the time, it's hard to do 1,000 PQV. I find that quite hard. Until this time, I watched Danny Wales' training, which I always go on about. And if you haven't watched it, you should go back and watch it. I can't remember when it was though. And it was about choosing your why and having the pleasure and pain. So what I do is I wrote down 5 things that are hard in my life, 5 things that are really, really hard. So I want you to do that now. Just have a really quick think and think 5 things. So for me, hard for me is telling my kids, no, I'm really sorry, but we can't go out that day because mummy's got no money. Or telling a friend, I can't go out for drinks because I haven't got any money. Or adding up. Who does this? Like, who has to do this? Like, adding up their food shopping as they're going around food shopping. Like, that's hard. I don't want to do that. If my kids want something, I want to just put it in my trolley. That's hard to me. Like, I can list so many. So I want you just to think of 5 and think of them relating to your business. If you don't do this business and you don't start doing it right now, today, and hit Roger and hit new and you and hit your end goal, what is your life going to look like at Christmas Day if you don't start building the momentum now for our crucial 3 months that are coming? Because that, when you really focus on that, guys, that's hard. 2,500 is easy. And then I want you to think about how it's easy. And I've listed how it's easy. So these are for me, yours might be different. So if you hit your 2,500 new and you every month, we get invited onto an incredible incentive call every single month, which will motivate you, pump you and keep you going, right? So we've got ours next weekend. before month end. It'll get that energy up. Again, everyone on that call has hit their new and new. They're doing the do. These are the people you want to be hanging around with. That's the call you need to be getting on. Second, we've now got the incentive meal that you must be on. And if you're a district manager or above, you've got the opportunity for the champagne as well, the 15 minutes before. And let me tell you guys, it's not about the takeaway. It's not about the champagne. It's about that 15-minute time with Fiona and Danny. It's about that 2-hour time eating your dinner with people that are working their business and doing the do. And I've lost my train of thought. 3, no, I've done 3. 4, Arbonne consistently bring out every single month a brand new product or an amazing discount or free sign-ups. There is constantly something for us to be reaching out to our clients for. And let me tell you, when I did this business 5 years ago, that wasn't going on. We weren't having free sign-ups. We were only having new products in September and April. There wasn't 50% sales like this. This business now is phenomenal. Like the way it's come on, I just cannot tell you how different it is from 5 years ago. It was phenomenal then, but now it's just like mind-blowing. Every single month, there is something for us to reach out to our clients to. That's what makes our new and new easy. In both nations, we are so lucky that not only our national vice presidents, but our regional vice presidents are leading from the front. They are showing us how to do it, what to do. They are sharing it with us. They are consistently hitting their new and new. They are consistently hitting their bonuses, and every bonus, district, area, region, they are constantly going for it and showing us the way. Follow them. If they tell you they've done this, try it. There is a million ways to do Arbonne. You've got to find your one. But so Jade said to us, I'm doing messenger parties. I am all over messenger parties this month. Like if Jade's doing it, I'm doing it. If she's doing this, I'm doing it. Like if that woman is bringing in 8,000 to 10,000 QV a month, I'm following. I am 100% following her. So follow your upline. They're doing it, guys. They're showing us how to do it. Also, what the new and new does is it stops that overwhelm. It stops that month goal overwhelmness. If you're saying that you're going to do it by the 21st, you've done it. Then the last week, you're just going for your end goal. You know, you've already hit Roger, you've already hit your new and new. Bonus is easy. You've already done it. And then going back to your new and new is the only thing you can control. It's the only thing. You can't sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna bonus this month because such and such is going to do our IC cash bonus. They're going to do this, they're going to do that. No, you're going to do the do and they will follow. So now it's 22nd of the month and you're sat there thinking, my month end goal now is only this. I've done my Roger, I've done my new and new, so now it's this. You see how it's broken down into such, I never focus, like, so now I'm not focused on my end goal, I'm just focused on Roger. And then I just focus on my new and new and my bonus. And then I focus on my end goal. It just breaks it down for you into bite-sized chunks. Right, so it's the 22nd of the month. And now I know in previous months, we've got 10 days to go and panic mode hits in. Panic mode hits in. You've set a goal at the start of the month and you're thinking, I'm nowhere near achieving what I set out to achieve. That's how I was normally working up until a few months ago. I was thinking there is no way I'm going to achieve this goal. So I'm just going to wait till next month. And we stop. That overwhelmed feeling just makes us stop. But this month, you've hit Roger, you've hit new and new. Your belief is right through the roof. Your energy is super high. You are leading the way through to your team. You are showing them the way. You have smashed this. You've smashed this goal. You've done it. You've done it already. Like you've already done it. And the rest of the month just flows and it feels easy. It just flows because you've already done the other 2 goals that you set out to do at the start of the month. So how do we do it? So this is how I do it. So the first thing I do, and if you haven't done it, write it down now in your notepad, is set your end goal. You need to know your destination. So what is your goal? Now, this is not your chimp brain, this is you. Where on the 1st of September, Where do you want to wake up and be? Where do you want to be in your business? Don't sit there and think what QV you're on now and try and work out what you can do between now and then. Where do you want to be? Second, what is your new and you goal? So we know it's 2,500 for the call and to earn the meal, but what's your new and you goal? Look at your end goal and think, right, what do I want to bring in from that? So 5,005 new, yeah. So I was just about to say, if you were an area, your new and you should be your bonus. That's what mine is this month. It's my 5,005 new. Now, we take our focus off those two things and we go for Roger. So if you are a district manager, that is 2,500. If you are an area manager, that is 10,000. Now, if you're an IC, I would be aiming for the 1,500. And that's what I would be telling my team as well. But now what we're going to do is we're going to break it down even more, because we've got 1 week left. And I don't want you to sit there thinking, I'm on 0 QV, or I'm only on this QV and I need to be bringing in 10,000. So how are we going to do that? The last point is what we're also going to do. So we're going to break it down even more, which I'm going to go through in a minute, but you're going to write down your commitments between now and Sunday. What are you committed to in your business? And you are going to send them to your area. Now, I've not checked with the areas, but I'm sure they'll be totally cool with that. These are the commitments. How many products are you going to sell? You going to sell between now and Sunday night at midnight? How many new ICs and PCs are you signing up? How many messenger parties are you going to do between now and Sunday? And how many people per day are you going to be following up from those messenger parties? And how many business reach outs are you going to do? Now I'm going to show you how I break down my goal. So when I said how many products are you going to sell, I look at the QV and then I write. So I did for week 1 and week 2, I divide it by 50 and that's your average product. Now, what this list does is, you know, like when you write a list and there's nothing more satisfying than crossing it off, that feeling, isn't it? Of that, I've done it, I've achieved it, next, next, next. When you write this list, the power of writing this list of 1 to 25 or whatever it is. So I did 2 weeks and I wrote 1 to 25 with 2 new in each week. Okay, we've just finished week 1 and I filled out week 1 and week 2 already. That is the power of this list. Okay, so each week, so for, say, Emma, she wants to do 5,000 and 5 new. So I'd be doing 2 new a week. And then I wrote down 25 products. Now that is an average of 1,250 PQV, 25 products. It is slightly less at the minute because we've got the 50% off. And like I've sold a few things on here, like a shower gel. So they're a lot lower. But then I've sold protein, which has pushed it up a bit. So this is just an average, guys. But when you write the list, you get to work because no one wants an empty list. No one wants a 1 to 25 list with no names on it and no products on it. And every time you sell a product, you write the person's name and what they bought. And you just keep going until it's done. And I love what Jade says. She says all the time, you just keep going until, you just keep going until. And that's what I did. So week 1 I did. So I was like, I'll just start week 2. And I've now written another list for week 2. And guess what? As soon as I wrote it, week 2, 1 to 25, an order popped through. 3 marked off it straight away. And one of the girls did exactly the same on the team last night. She wrote 1 to 25. She messaged me last night and put, I've already marked 3 off. There is nothing more rewarding than getting your pen out and writing on that list. So that is the power of the list. So I really, really urge you to do that. Again, a million ways to do Arbonne. It might not work for you, but it's worth doing it for a month to see, just to see. And then the messenger parties, what I have been doing, and again, Jade, I've been following Jade, I've been adding 30 people. How do you mean the list? What do you mean, Nikki?
Sorry, I don't know if I'm being really thick. Can I just ask a question? So you know
Yeah.
when you write your list, is that like for one product? Write down, is it 25 products a week? Okay. So each product is 50 QV and you're just ticking it off. Okay, sorry, got you. I didn't know if those were people.
No, well, no. I've written
Okay, I just got confused.
2 people at the bottom and then 2 people the other side. So I've done 2
So
new.
you write down 25 per quarter of the month, 25 a week.
Yeah, that would work out. Well, it depends what your goal is, but that would work out 1,250.
Is that your personal goal or your team goal?
Me. This is me. All me.
Right. So you're planning on doing 25 products a week yourself.
Yeah.
At 50 QV. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
So this is like your new and you. And this is what I was saying. This is the only thing you can control. And Cara's just put as well. She wrote her list last night because we did a call, and she's 9 products down already. The power of filling out a list is just phenomenal. And the messenger part is just going back to them. What I did was I did a live in my business page in the morning, and I just said, just to let you know, guys, there's a huge sale on this month on it's 50% discount on 500 products. I know that's completely overwhelming. So what I've done is I've come up with 15 of my absolute favorites, which was really hard to do, by the way. And I'm going to add you all 30 at a time into a messenger party starting tonight for the next few evenings, and showcase and share with you these incredible discounts. And that's it. And then I've done a post as well in the afternoon, just letting people know. And then about 3-4 o'clock, I set up at the messenger party. I add the people in. I've got a pre-recorded video that says, look, it's going to be fast paced. You're in this group because you're in my client group. You're a valued client of mine. I don't want you to miss out on these offers. I'll start at 8 o'clock. There's going to be 15. It's going to be intense, like it's going to be full on. Mute if it gets too much for you, but I do urge you to go back through, because you never know. You might just look at something and go, oh, I never knew Kerry sold that. It's literally just over a minute, this video that I've done, and it's done then. It's done. I've then saved 15, like, I've put like a little bit about the product, what the price was, what it is now, and a picture. It's all saved in my phone. I did 3 consecutively. I've got 90 non-Arbonne consultants in my business page. So I had 3. Now I'm going to be honest, the first, all 3, it's been like, no one's commented. No one has commented in my messenger parties. It has been my follow-up. So the first messenger party from my follow-ups, just over 300 QV. And that's with the reduced QV as well. The second one I did, I've not finished following up yet, and just over 500 QV. And the third one I've done, I've not even started the follow-ups yet. And I've not got any orders yet, but I've not followed up. So don't just think you're going to do the messenger parties and then that's it. Jade has great response. She does the messenger parties and people order, ping, 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 straight away. That wasn't how it was for me. I literally had to, and I stress that you voice note, don't make it look like a copy and paste when you follow up what you say. So I just say, hi, it's Kerry. Hope you don't mind I added you to the messenger party. I just wanted to pop you a quick message just in case you missed anything. I know you absolutely love the products as much as I do. It's 50% off this month, and I don't want you to miss out. Things are selling out fast. Is there anything you want me to price for you? Or if they've never tried the products, I say, I know you've never tried the products. They're absolutely incredible. It's the perfect time to try. 50% discount is huge this month. Is there anything you want me to price up to you for you? And I've had new clients from this. I had one woman message me and say, oh yeah, I did see the cleanse. Can I take it for this, this and this? Anything else you'd recommend? She ended up buying Digestion Plus and the cleanse. I've now got someone else on my list of clients that has never tried Arbonne before. She's been on my business page since it started, never commented, never liked. If I hadn't done it, she would never have been trying. That's really good to hear. Yeah, no response, but the follow-up is key. Right, so then this is, I just want to check the time because I need to be quick now, don't you? So this is the mindset shift as well. So it's the 17th. It's the 17th of August. You wake up and you've got 3 choices now, because there's always a choice, guys. 1, I didn't hit Roger. I didn't even try. I'm so overwhelmed by my end goal, so I would just go for it next month. I'm just going to write August off. 2, I didn't hit Roger, but I gave it my all. I carried on until the end. I'm now in huge momentum. I've spoken to everyone in my groups. Everyone has now had at least one exposure to Arbonne. I'm going to keep going and I'm going to hit my new and you. Or 3, I hit Roger. I'm so proud of myself. I gave it my all. I believe in myself. My team have now seen what's possible. I'm so close to my new and you goal. I'm in huge momentum and we are going to smash bonus. Like, literally, that is what Roger does for my mindset. Downstream. Exactly. Downstream. If anyone hasn't watched Fiona's training, when you're going upstream, it's hard, isn't it? And that is how I feel when I look at my end goal. I feel that upstream struggle. But when I break it down like this, I'm in flow. I'm just flowing. And if you just take the control back to what you can control, we love to control everything that's going on around us, don't we? But we can't. We can only control what we are doing. And that is your new and you. Has anyone got any questions they want to ask me? Because I've hurried up at the end there, but I was worried about the time. Anyone got any questions? No, we're all good. We're all
I just
fine.
want to say, Kerry, I just want to say how amazing that was. Like, sometimes when you talk, you have so much excitement and like energy. You make it seem like I want to go away and do it now. I want to go away and do all of that. So I'm going to. But honestly, that's absolutely amazing. Does anyone have any questions at all for Kerry before we have to jump off for nation training? We have 6 minutes.
You're all clear on Roger, how you write your list, what you're going for. You've got a whole week now, a whole week. Make Sunday night another month end. Keep going until I sat there. Sunday. That was yesterday, wasn't it? Or was it Saturday? I can't remember. The girls probably remind me. Merged. And I nearly filled in 2 weeks. I had 8 left. And I said to the girls, I ain't moving from this sofa until I've done it, because I want to fill out another sheet. And I kept going until. And that was the difference. So write your lists, the power of a list. I love it. And then once Roger's done, do it again for your new and you. And then once new and you's done, do it again for your end goal. Like, that's the point. If you sat here now and wrote down 250 products or something, you'd be like, go steady. You're just writing down 25 or 30 or 10, whatever your goal is. Like for Emma, for me, for Andrea, like, everyone's is so different. I've already said those two because they're both next to me. Everyone's goal's different. Some people are building districts, some people are building areas, some people are building regions, some are building nations. Like, we're all on a different journey. So just because I've wrote down 25 doesn't mean you have to. Like, it can be whatever you want it to be. Anyway, did you say you only have 19 o'clock? Yeah, my client group. The thing is, numbers, I don't look at numbers, never have done, never will do. Like, the girls are like, oh, someone's left my client group. I wouldn't even know. I don't look. We don't do it for likes, comments and shares. We don't do it for that. We do it to help that one person that we know we're talking to. That's why we do this business. And then it's the next person that we're trying to help. Don't focus on how many people are in your business group. I think I've got 115 because I looked, because the girls kept going on about it so much. But like 90 of them aren't Arbonne consultants. And I only know that because what I did as well is I literally wrote down every single person in my client group, so I knew as I added them to the messenger party. And then I've highlighted them yellow if they've placed an order, and purple if I am really interested, but I'm just about to go on holiday, or the car's booked in for an MOT, or I haven't got any money right now, because they're going to be the people that I'll message on month end. And just be like, look, final order going in, last chance, do you want 50% off? So my purple are my month end. And then the rest are the ones radio silence. But I don't focus on them. I focus on my yellows and my purples. That's all I focus on. And this is the most organised I've ever been, just to say I've never colour coordinated. But again, I feel overwhelmed if I've got 90 names on here and I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know what they said. I don't know anything. So I just thought I'm going to keep it simple. I've written messaged when I've messaged them, yellow when they've ordered, purple to follow up. Like, and even the ones that haven't messaged back, I could follow them up again. It's not that I can't. It's just that the purple ones I will follow up first, because I know that they are interested because they messaged me back. It's just that they're just about to go on holiday, the car's booked in for an MOT, like all these things that they message you back for. So they will be my month end, going for it. Come on, guys, last order's going in. Do you want 50% off? Does that help? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Can't wait to see all of you at the meal. So excited. We want to cost our regional vice presidents a fortune, guys. They want that. They want all these £25 to be out of their bank. They want to be shipping champagne to us like there's no tomorrow. This is what they want. Let's do it. Nick is like, yes.
Honestly, Kerry, honestly, you're amazing. That was absolutely incredible. Like, thank you so much. So guys, this is recorded. I have recorded it on my computer, and if anybody needs it, then just give me a shout once it's done. I'll end the recording, and I will see you all on Nation Training.
Bye.
Thanks, Kerry.